Definitely it slows down the degenerative process and it really helps. Antipsychotic medicines are there for their rude behavior, for their unwanted behavior. And do not expect wonders. Please do not expect wonders that you have gone to a neurologist and after 1 week your father or mother will be normal. Create a safe home environment, physically, structurally, socially, economically and emotionally. Do not stop the visitors coming to your house. अपने में लेके मत बैठिए. लोग आते हैं आपके घर में, आप बाहर जाते हो वॉक के लिए. Please continue doing that. Be in touch socially because that is going to help the patient and that is going to help you also. Emotionally, take care of yourself, vent out your feeling. And if you don't find anybody, come to Pocket Asha. During our journey, we conceptualized the idea of Asha, which was reinforced by Dr. Anand in way back in 2009. He said that the need of a daycare in every locality is the need of the hour. Affectionate, secure home for Alzheimer's. That's what Asha stands for, and it's the name of my mother also. Now it has become a reality. Asha comes to life in July 2019, and it is possible only with the immense support by the Hans Foundation, who supported our operational expenses for 3 years, and the IFCI Social Foundation, who supported our capital expenses. Mr. K.N. Pandey, as you have, Deepa has mentioned in detail, CEO of Beacon, also extended his valuable support, and our Asha home is so very grateful to you, and we enjoy sitting on the chairs and they are extremely comfortable. Senior citizens do not complain of any backache or anything. They keep sitting on them. Asha is a daycare and residential care facility. Daycare starts from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. and one of our daycare beneficiaries is right here, Ashok Sharma Uncle. Namaskar Sharma Uncle. He is so punctual that he is there by 10:30 and he leaves by 3:34. Special attention for diabetic and cardiac patient. Nutritious balanced diet and is prepared under the guidance of a nutritionist. What we are doing there, what facilities we are providing. As soon as the patient comes to us, we sit with the family, we take their detailed life history, we detail their medical history, and Dr. Priya Jha, she conducts the neuropsychological assessment of the patient. Dr. Jatinder Kailash, can you please? And Dr. Kiran Kukreja, she is not here. She'll join us very shortly. They do the medical examination of the patients at the time of admission, either for the daycare or for the residential care. Specialist visits are arranged whenever it is necessary. Very shortly now, Dr. L.K. Malhotra is scheduled this week. Physiotherapy is done every day, either by a physiotherapist who comes alternate days, and our volunteers, they do those exercises under expert guidance. Dental checkup is done every month by Dr. Anahita Singh. Yoga, pranayam is a morning ritual, everybody enjoys that. Annual immunization for pneumonia, because these patients are very vulnerable to pneumonia. Podiatrist comes every 3 months for their hands and nails care. And we have tied up for emergencies with Moonchand Hospital. You can see some activities there. This person is doing physiotherapy on our beloved auntie. They are doing the activities on the round table. So when they arrive in the morning, it's a very warm welcome by our girls. Welcome, and then there is a small prayer session, whether Gayatri Mantra or anything. Then we do sit-exercises. These are simple exercises, but they sit on the chair, that is why they are known as sit-exercises. yoga and pranayam, then physiotherapist comes in and he does the physiotherapy. This activity is done, then we start with the cognitive retraining and cognitive rehabilitation exercises, which includes puzzles, coloring and crafts, then music therapy. They enjoy playing the Casio, punch ball playing. These are special balls which I brought from USA, and they are very widely used in all the dementia care centers in USA care homes, which I brought from there. After the punch ball playing, they get tired and they are served lunch, which is a nutritious dal sabzi, dahi, chawal and chapati. Then if a person is sad that day, we do baby therapy. They go back into their past and they remember and feel very happy to see their, they relate that baby doll that's special from the Alzheimer's Center in USA. And they just play with them and think that this is our child who was young. Laughter therapy is done by a laughter specialist. Book reading, they thoroughly enjoy these small stories, moral stories, and some of them have started reading it also. They play cards, carom, they enjoy, and then they do gupshup. Now that gupshup session is very interesting. 3-4 of them, they sit down, one person speaks about Jagadri, the other person speaks about Lahore, the third person speaks about a school, and the fourth person speaks about Delhi, Their offices, they are all very well educated, but they are in their own arena, and they are talking about all this, okay? That is something very interesting, that these patients, in spite of losing their memory, they are using that part of their brain which is still active, and they are feeling socially connected. After this, they have evening tea and we do a bye-bye. I will request all of you to visit our creativity center at the corner of the hall. All the activities, all the creations have been done by our patients, dementia patients, assisted by our volunteers. Some of them needed assistance, but most of them did not. And one of the person, you will read the name, Mr. J.P. Mittal. He is a born artist, perfectionist. He does very well and does wonders there. Our vision. First vision was to bring up a daycare and residential care facility, and now our vision is to bring up a dementia village for 100 dementia patients, and for that we need a big piece of land, and I'm sure it will become a reality with everybody's support. Create awareness, that's the biggest part. You should all join hands with me and let us all create awareness. Change the attitude. It is very important to change the attitude and remove the stigma. Stigma has to be removed so that we have a dementia-friendly society. Now let me take all of you for a virtual tour of ASH. Just a 3-minute clip, an affectionate, secure home for Alzheimer's. You are welcome to visit it personally also.
लाइट तो ऑफ कर नहीं रहे जो पीपीटी चल रही है। मैं कर दूँगा। कहाँ किया आपने? नहीं किया। अब करिएगा। ऑडियो बढ़ाइए।
East of Kailash, E18A, east of Kailash. My mission was to create an affectionate, secure home for Alzheimer's, where they can come for a few hours, we can take care of them, do the cognitive retraining, cognitive rehabilitation, just involve them physically, mentally, enhance their motor skills, enhance their sensory skills, and make them laugh, keep them happy. Our mission, our vision is to give a quality and a dignified life to the patients of Alzheimer's disease and a little respite to the caregivers. Thank you very much for being with us for so many years. Give us a patient hearing, and we hope to be with you, and you are with us in the future also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Chawla, for the insights on the disease and for sharing your thoughts and guiding us in creating a loving, friendly and warm place for all our patients and caregivers. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to kindly take some time after the event and visit the Creative Corner, where our patients at ASHA have done beautiful creative work with the help of our caregivers. While we proceed to our program, I would request all of you to jot down your questions in a slip placed in the folder which was given to you at the registration counter. We will take up your queries after all our speakers have given their speeches. Please remain seated. Our volunteers will come and collect the papers from you later. As I told earlier, another important guest for us, Mr. Rajiv Sharma, CMD of PFC, would be joining us, but however, he has recently lost his father a week back, and he has just given us a call and informed us that he will not be able to join as he has certain guests who will be coming to give condolences. However, we thank Mr. R.S. Dillon for coming to our occasion and gracing the occasion for us. May I request Ms. Tithi Surti to please hand over a memento to Dr. Kailash, who will be presenting Mr. R.S. Dillon with the memento. time you took out of your very valuable schedule. What is a myth? There are many definitions to this word, and one such definition is an idea or a story which many people will believe, but that does not exist or is false. Today amongst us we have Dr. K.S. Anand, who is going to talk about bursting common myths which spread misleading information and stigma about dementia. Dr. K.S. Anand, Professor and Head PGMIR at Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, Department of Neurology, New Delhi. He presented 100 papers presentation at various national and international conferences and over 100 excellent peer-reviewed publications as journal articles. Professor Anand is an editor-in-chief of Asian Journal of Cognitive Neurology in an international biannually published and peer-reviewed journal. He serves an editorial board as referee of various journals and is an active executive council member of many societies. Besides being a learned doctor, he is a wonderful human being. May I now request Dr. K.S. Anand to enlighten us and raise awareness about myths of dementia.
Thank you for the kind words. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Sushma Chawla for inviting me and being a part of World Alzheimer's Day celebration. And I would like to say that Dr. Sushma Chawla's dream way back in 2009, where she wanted to start a residential care center, had turned into a reality. And I must compliment, it's an excellent facility, and it's a holistic approach. It's not only that it's medical, taking a medical part, but it's a totally holistic work, looking after the person with dementia, their social needs, their emotional needs, behavior problems, and also it includes our own yoga and meditation, and that is really commendable. Let us give a big round of applause to Dr. Today we are going to talk about dementia in brief initially, then we would talk about what were the myth or what are the facts about dementia. Dementia is a huge problem. In India, Dementia India report in 2010 says there are 40 lakh people suffering from dementia is in India. And it is going to double in 2025. So it's going to be a huge problem, and we need many more centers for taking care of persons with dementia. I don't like to call word dementia. Dementia itself has a stigma attached to it because, you know, we say earlier mental retarded, demented. These words are stigma attached to it. So now the word used is neurocognitive disorder, NCD. We don't, even our prescriptions, we don't write dementia word. We write neurocognitive disorders. So they are like minor, major, there's further divided into that. There are so many things. So it's not only memory. What I want to highlight here is the dementia does not mean memory loss. There are other faculties involved, like memory is one of them. So the whole process, it's our brain has different parts, different functions. So the problem is there is a thing called as abnormal protein, which is amyloid. It starts depositing. It starts in the initially in the lower part of the brain, that is temporal lobe, and then it goes anteriorly to the frontal, then parietal. So it's like the symptoms of dementia varies. Where like earlier symptoms when it start involving our medial temporal, that is sides. The hippocampus is the structure, is the concerning memory. If there are a lot of amyloid deposited, the person will have what we call problems of episodic memory. That is, जैसे चाबी रख के भूल गए, या कहीं फोन रख के भूल गए, या सुबह क्या खाया भूल गए. Early symptoms, this is the memory impairment starts when the problem is only localized to hippocampus. Then it slowly evolves, slowly it increases over a period of time. Then comes, this is episodic memory initially, then what happens? This further goes anteriorly, the frontal lobe. Then the problem of visuospatial. The person can't find his way, driving is a problem. Then in the house itself,